The feminine is not weak. And that seems to be a belief out there amongst both men and women that being in the feminine is weakness. It's being in the feminine is submissive, that you are going to be completely controlled by another, that you're going to lose yourself, you're going to have no identity, you're going to have no freedom, right? Because the feminine is just so weak. And this is what we're going to tap on right now is that belief, because it's actually quite the opposite. I'm Diana Pascos, emotional freedom coach and energy healer. I as well have had the belief around the feminine being weak. That if I was in my feminine and I let go of control and I allowed, that things would basically go to shit, or that I'd lose myself in a man. I'd lose myself to the masculine, that I'll be controlled and I'd be one of those, I'd almost be like, his maid kind of thing, or his personal assistant, or things like that. Separating that though from being supportive of your partner and supportive of your spouse, more from an unhealthy space of losing myself, that if I allowed myself to be in the feminine, I'd lose my sense of self, my identity, what I love. I would lose my freedom, right? To be myself, to do the things that I love and I enjoy. I would then be controlled by him if I were to allow myself to be in the feminine, because the feminine, there's this belief, is weak and allows herself to be stepped all over all the time, because that's what being in the feminine is. And no, it's not. That's not how it goes. That's not what it is. And for those that have been in that space, it's not because they are in their feminine. They might be, let's say, a woman, right? But they may not be in their feminine in that space, or at least they're healthy feminine. There is a belief there's healthy feminine, toxic feminine, healthy masculinity, toxic femininity, or masculinity. I don't know. Forget labels. All I know is when we're aligned in the feminine, it's not how it goes. It's not weak at all. It's actually a lot of strength. So let's start tapping on those stereotypes and those beliefs that have been ingrained in us about the feminine, about being in the feminine energy, because it's actually very, very powerful. So we're going to tap, get comfortable, sitting up, just repeat and follow me. Even though I have a belief, being in the feminine is weak. If I allow myself to be in the feminine, I'll lose my power. I'll be controlled. I'll lose myself. I'll lose my freedom. And I'm loving and accepting myself through this anyway. Even though the feminine is weak, the feminine is submissive. I love and accept myself through this anyway. And even though the feminine is weak, the feminine is submissive, I'll lose myself if I'm in the feminine. I'll lose my freedom if I'm in the feminine. I'll be controlled by others. I'll have no identity. I'll lose my power. I love and accept myself anyway. The feminine is weak. All throughout history and on television, you could see that the feminine is weak. Beliefs going back so many generations, the feminine is weak. All these beliefs that being in the feminine is weak. It's weakness to be in the feminine. I may have experienced as a child a female figure that was weak and not in her power. That's not the feminine. That's not who I am. That's not what the feminine is. I'll lose myself if I'm in the feminine. I'll lose my sense of self if I'm in my feminine. If I let go and have fun being in the feminine. Feminine is weakness. Being in my feminine is weakness. I'll lose myself. I'll lose my power. Someone else will control me. Tell me who to be and how to live. I'll lose myself if I'm in the feminine, because the feminine is weak. The feminine is weakness. All these beliefs, generations of people believing this. But maybe that wasn't the feminine. Because the feminine is actually powerful. Being in the feminine is strength. Being in allowing and flowing is strength. Letting go of control is strength. I won't lose myself being in the feminine. I'll actually be more aligned with myself in the feminine. I'll be more in my power by allowing my feminine. By being in my feminine, I'll be more in my power. I'll be more aligned with who I really am by allowing my feminine. The feminine takes strength. It takes strength to be in the feminine. To allow the feminine to emerge. To allow the feminine to come out and dance. And to play. And to experience itself. Because the feminine is strength. It's divine power. It's beauty and love. It's allowing. Letting go of control. Allowing for freedom to what is and to what may be. I stay in my power by allowing my feminine. I stay in my truth by allowing my feminine. I am safe to be in my feminine. I'm safe to allow my feminine to emerge, to play in life, to allow all the beauty to unfold in life. To dance around and play and to allow flow. I am safe. I am safe to allow it. I am safe to allow my feminine to emerge because I am safe in my feminine. The feminine is safe. I am safe in my feminine. I am safe to be in my feminine. Everything will work out fine. I am safe. I am safe to allow my feminine to emerge, to dance in my feminine. I am safe to be in my feminine. It is safe to be in my feminine. It is powerful to be in the feminine. I can dance in my feminine. I give myself permission to be in my feminine. I am now safe to be in my feminine. And it is so. Take a deep breath in. So if something came up for you, you want to use other words, go for it. So I always recommend my videos, do one with what I say in case there's something there that you haven't seen. Do it again and add in pieces that you've discovered for yourself into the mix. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If this resonated with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you think below.